Real estate is a numbers game. Forget about the emotions. I always say with property, right? You think with your head, not with your heart, right? It mustn't be emotional, especially when it comes to investing. It mustn't be an emotional game. It must be, is it going to get me to my targets that I've set for myself? And if the answer is yes, based on the numbers presented to you, then that's good. I'm a middle guy. That's what I do. I don't have billions sitting in my account. I don't come from a rich home or whatever, but I've got the smartest mind. The best talent I have is my brains. That's my asset, right? I sell that asset to the bank. I go to the bank. I fix myself. My credit record looks good.
Free consultation. Free consultation, by the way. Take notes.
Right?
Yeah.
I sell my asset, which is my brains, to the bank. I fix my credit record, everything looks good. I come to you, I said, Mr. Bank A, this is what I want to buy. Mr. Bank A says, because I've done my homework. Mr. Bank A says, okay, Mr. Echo, you look very good on paper.
Yeah.
I don't care that your head is turned around the corner.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a dent in my book,
Yeah.
because you're the guy that I can bank on. You're going to pay me back,
Yeah.
right? Mr. Bank A says, I'm going to give you 1 million and I will expect 10,000 from you on a monthly basis, right? Then what happens? Echo, because he's done his homework, he knows that that's 10,000, that 1 million that Mr. Bank wants. One, there's a capital appreciation. By the time I'm done paying Mr. Bank, that deal that I'm going for is already sitting 2 times what the bank gave me, the money that I borrowed, right? So if bank gives me 1 million, in the next 10 years, 15 years, the asset that I use the money to purchase is grown 2 times. When I say 2 times, it means it's sitting at least 2 million, right? That's one, capital appreciation. The second is that Mr. Bank says every month you pay me 10,000 because I've done my homework well. I know that the asset that I'm purchasing is going to give me at least 13,000, right? So I use the 80-20 principle, right? So in that way, it means that I'm getting 13,000 from tenant A. I go to Mr. Bank, I give Mr. Bank 10,000. How much has Echo made? The currency sitting in between the ears, right? The brains, I've made 3,000. Now multiply that by 10 properties, I've made 30,000. Multiply that by 20 properties, I've made 60,000. Now if you buy a 9-to-5 job, it's paying me 30 grand a month. Why must I be sitting there if I'm making 60 grand?
In less than 5 years.
Why don't I take that energy on that calculated risk, on that risky environment, and put it in one basket?
Yeah.
Because they say, oh, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That is why you become jack of all trades and master of none. Because you don't put all your eggs, you diversify. Put the energy where it belongs and diversify in the niche that it belongs. And that's how the money is made. That's it.
Be a legacy builder. Watch the next video and don't forget to subscribe.